Hello, hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today's topic is how to configure DHCP server, dynamic host configuration protocol. So now in this video I will be showing you how you can install the DHCP, how you can configure it, and how it will be working. And now the question is, what is the DHCP server? So DHCP server will provide you the dynamic IP address in your environment. Like when you are connecting over the internet or over the VPN and without any LAN cable. So you should have any IP address, valid IP address to connect your company environment. So to get that IP by the dynamic, you have to be configure your DHCP server. That means this DHCP server is responsible to provide the dynamic IP address to your laptop, which is connected over the internet. So that's how the DHCP work. Let me show you how you can configure it. So to install the DHCP, you need to open the server manager and go to the add roles, go to the next, go next, go next, and here is the DHCP server. Click add. So this is the role you want to select and install it. So it's a dynamic host configuration protocol, and now click on next, next, and the next, and install it. So now this DHCP server will install on this. I'm using my the AD server. There I'm installing the DHCP server, and after installation we will be configuring this. So let's wait for some time. So now this DHCP is installed. You can read it here, message configuration required, the installation success on the ad.ovanch.com. So now let me click on close, and here is a yellow icon. You can click here and complete the DHCP configuration. So now just click on next, and here is the following user credential once administrator. So just committed this and close it. So now let me go here and type the DHCP. It's a DHCP, and just wait, it will open. So now here is a DHCP app. Now click to open here and let's wait. Okay, so it's open here. Now you can see this is a DHCP server, and AD is the once.com, and the IP address is this for the IPv4, and this is for the IPv6. So under the server option, the policies if you want to create it, the filters if you want to allow or deny, and if you want to create any scope, so right click here and create a new scope. So once you define the DHCP scope, the IP range, and if any device is connecting to the DHCP server, that will get the dynamic IP in between this range. Click here, so you can mention any of this: Delhi location, Delhi IP scope. Now click on next, and you can give the IP 192.168.1.1 I am giving, and now 168.192, sorry, 192.168.250. Okay, let me give to 1 and 254. You can give any of the range according to your company infra. What are the range you need to allocate it? So if I'm allocating, then it will be a very minimum IP range, like 200 something devices can be connected. So if I'm giving here 254 here, so here will be a huge IP range. So 1 to 254, then here will come 2 and 3, then 4, and this will be a very huge number of IP addresses. And you can calculate it online how many IP ranges will come in between this range. Now go next, and the create super scope is not required. Oh, sorry. Okay, yes, you need to select the yes and then click on next, and the IP lease duration. So what is the lease duration? When the system get the IP, how long it will exist on your system, like how automatically that IP will released from your system. So that setting you can define it here. So by default it is a 8, or you can do it's the 10 or 12 or the number of the day. Okay, so it's a day. So let me set up the 1 day. So system will get that, hold that IP address is a 1 day, and after that automatically it will release, or in a hour if you want to set, or in a minute you can customize it here. Now click on next, and yes, I want to configure these the option now, the configure DHCP, and this is my the router. So how do I get the my router? So let me go to the CMD and ipconfig/all. I need to check the IP address for the system. So the system IP range is something around 172.21. This one. Or if you are assigning the IP addresses related to your what you have assigned it earlier, 192.168.1 dot, you can give the router address as a 1. That's okay. Now next, now here is the parent domain is called Vansh, and if you want to add any of other IP addresses, you can add it here. So it's a 192 series, and this is a 172 so you can define it here. Now let me go to the any other server. If you want to add like ad.vansh.com, and if you are resolving this, it will collect the IP. It's 83, but it's already added here. So you can add that as well, like a DNS name. So what is the DNS server for this? So anyway, this is already added, so it's not going to add it again. The IP address is by default, it's added. Okay, it's added. So let me remove this. Now let me go to the next, and here is a Vim server. That is, let me give the Vim server vansh ad.vansh.com. Resolve this IP addresses, add this, and that's fine. Now it's done. The active scope, yes, I want to active the scope now, so active the scope, and now your scope is activated. So whenever any machines is getting IP and connecting to the your infrastructure, then it will get the IP addresses from um, your IP ranges. So here you see the how many scopes has automatically has created. It will automatically it will split. So I given the 172.168.0. So it's created the range, and it's created .2, .3, .4, and it will take it the IP range completely till that 254. So automatically it will divide your scope. So the many scope has been created here, and all the scopes are active. So any of inside this IP address, if the system get, then automatically it will assign to the system. Now this is the address pool. What was the defined is the 192.168.1, and this is the IP address. Now this is the lease, which here it will show you the entry, what are the system has connected to the your DNS, or like the how many system get the IP from your DHCP. You can see here the reservation. So here we don't have any reserved IP. If you want to define the reservation, you can give it here, the reservation name and the reserved IP against to the MAC address. So if you have the system MAC address, you can put it here and give the reservation name, so that dynamic IP will fix to particular that system, and it never will change because that IP got reserved for that system. Now the scope what we have here, the router, the DNS server name, the DNS domain name, Vim server, and all these things are set up here. If you need to create any policy, so you can go here and you can define the policy name as well. So I'm giving the test, and go here and you can define the policy, the configure the conditional policy based on the conditions your system will connect. So you can define here, usually people are not defining this policy, so just I'm showing you this is the option also here. So guys, see, your all these scopes automatically generated. That is a huge number amount of this because we taken a long IP ranges and it's created automatically. And the status you can see in the active here. So guys, hope you learned something and thank you for watching this video. Keep watching my video and I will be back some interesting topic coming in my coming video. Thank you. See you soon.